Said of Dober before his last UFC fight, he wears his UFC roster spot like a badge of honor, and it's perfectly put. His fighting style absolutely reflects that sentiment. Drew Dober out of the southpaw stance is in black. Beneil Dariush is in blue. Dariush goes high with the kick. Dober able to get the guard up. Left hand got through for Dariush. Good sign that Dariush is able to land that jab here early.
Yeah, just trying to stay calm. Like you said, control, that's how he likes to fight. He doesn't want to make it a brawl. He wants to be the technician in this fight. Nice leg kick there from Dariush.
Oh, looked like the front kick got through. Left hook from Dober. Dober rips the body now. 30th pro fight for Drew Dober. Said he had some fantastic rounds with contender Justin Gaethje during this training camp. That'll
Good man to be training with.
Yeah.
You got to think this is where Dariush wants this. Landed some good strikes, got into an exchange, immediately in the clinch. He can work his jiu-jitsu, look for his wrestling, try to get a takedown here. Now you want to get Drew Dober working.
Right.
You want him in the clinch. You want him wrestling with you. Fill up those muscles. Get him a little tired so he's not as explosive on his feet.
Dober comes in having won 3 straight, 5 of 6. Was back and forth between lightweight and welterweight, but he is committed to this lightweight division and believes a win tonight will set him up for a name in the bottom half of that top 15. The Rafael Cordero trained Beneil Dariush staying light on his feet. Nice head movement there.
He got rocked. Trying to collect himself, gets the clinch. That's a smart move from Dariush because he was wobbled there. You see the power of Drew Dober. Yeah, and if I'm Drew Dober in his corner, I'm telling him, get out of there. Start landing some shots. Keep him up against the fence here. Pressure him, but don't make it a clinch fight right now. Strong leg kick.
Big deep breath from Beneil Dariush. Dober, the former 2-time amateur Muay Thai world champion, raises the guard as Dariush throws the kick.
Oh, clean left hand.
Oh, and a right! Dariush's chin holding up pretty well tonight.
Man, I'll say so. He took some big shots right there and just stood right in front of Dober. He felt him, but he never went down. Now he's back in the clinch. He's got to turn Dober up against this fence and start doing some work.
Less than 2 minutes here to go in round 1. Dariush says he's training lighter these days. He was walking around at about 168 pounds for his UFC debut, then 185 pounds for his next one. Now he's back into that sort of welterweight range, makes for an easier cut, and feels like he's just getting better repetitions in training too.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's awesome that I do the same thing, but unfortunately...
but you don't.
Don't.
Under 90 seconds to go here, round 1. Dober back to the center of the octagon.
I think Dariush is feeling some of those punches that he ate. Got clipped with another right hook.
Not surprised to see a Drew Dober smile while competing. Some guys just absolutely love fight night as Dariush lands to the lead leg.
Both guys.
Dober's one of them.
Both guys landed to the legs. Dariush has landed a few nice ones, but every time Dober comes right back.
Southpaw versus southpaw.
Yeah, and that's, that's unique for these guys. A lot of times they can't work that outside leg. It's got to be inside leg kicks or body kicks because they're usually fighting in orthodox fighting.
Head strikes. Slight advantage for Dober. Dariush has one underhook here. Dober attacks the body. Dober corner calling for that right elbow. That clinch work about as tiring as it gets in MMA.
Good body shot.
Flying Big knee attempt from Dober. So a strong start for the underdog, Drew Dober.
Definitely had him hurt. He took it, but it didn't feel nice.
All right, round 2 coming up. Knockdown for Dober. Dariush has the hands clasped behind Dober. We'll see if he can get him down.
Yeah, this is where he wants to be, trying to step behind that leg. Got over-unders here. He's got to try to do what we call a pit stop back home in Philly. It's what we call it, is break that clinch, come up, pop, pop, land a couple shots, and drop back in for your shot. Because right now he's D'ing it up. He knows you're shooting on the legs. You need to separate, land something big, get him worried about the strikes, and then come back underneath for your takedown. But it looks like he gets in anyway. Beautiful job there from Dariush. And he's got to get pressure up high right now. Get the weight on top of Dober. He's trying to lace the legs right now and get wrist control. This is a big advantage right now for Dariush. He wants to keep this here, especially after round 1, getting rocked quite a few times.
So about a minute into round 2, Dariush with a dominant position has Drew Dober up against the fence here. We'll see if he can impose his will.
Good ground and pound too from Dariush. He's staying busy. Nice left hand there landed. And now he's got that top pressure I'm talking about. Now he's got his hand around the head. He can pressure in. He's got a, does he have a far side underhook there on the left side of Drew Dober. He wants to keep that pressure, that shoulder into his face, wear on him. Try to get that mount. He's got to slide his right knee through.
All right, let us listen in to Oscar Martinez and Elliot Marshall in the corner of Drew Dober.
Nothing's happening. He's just resting, ref.
They're saying that he's just resting, but really the only problem is that leg was laced up. Dariush's leg was laced up by Dober. He couldn't get through. Now you see how he's trying to pinch down there. He's going to try to slide that right leg through and either go over to side control or pass right through here to mount. You see that shoulder pressure? That's so key for him right now. Now he can slide through, get right to mount. That's a beautiful move there from Beneil Dariush. This is a dominant position. The tables could turn here on the mat with Dariush. Just a sick black belt. And we've seen him on the ground control guys and dominate down here.
And this has been a big focus as well for Beneil Dariush, certainly going into his last couple fights. He mentioned it going into the Alexander Hernandez fight, to make the ground strikes count, to make the ground and pound count. Looks like Dober has gotten upright here, but Dariush just
takes it, forces him to make a move so that he either takes it back or stays on top. Half guard, but that's good for Beneil. He doesn't mind sitting here in half guard because he can keep this shoulder pressure and keep doing this. Windshield wiper over and just try to peel his legs through. There he is, knee on belly, goes right to mount.
Beneil Dariush achieved his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in 5 years. Over 50 Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. He was on the podium in all of them.
Well, he's no joke down here. This is his world. He's got very good stand-up as well, but you're fighting a guy like Drew Dober. He's explosive. He's a great kickboxer. He's got to be thinking, this is my world. Takes his back, both hooks in. He might be a little high, but he's going to attack this arm. He's trying to hold on. He might switch to an arm bar here. Or a leg lock. He slides off.
And Dober able to sniff that out. Dariush transitions to the armbar. Dober with an opportunity to get back to his feet. Now trying to control Dariush.
Good switch attempt there. Gets it. He's got to watch the guillotine. But we have seen Dariush in some tight guillotines. When he fought Thiago Moises, he fought out of quite a few of them. Now this is interesting, John. Obviously we saw round 1, that was domination on the feet for Drew Dober. Round 2, he gets it to the ground. It's been all Beneil Dariush locking up this Kimura here. He's got 48 seconds. He's sliding off a little bit. Let's see what he does to transition here.
The significant strikes landed just in this second round. Most of those Dariush lands happening on the floor.
Could be looking for a triangle. Armbar. Now Dober looks like he's going to peel out of this. Now that is not comfortable, but I think he's going to get out.
Oh! Drew Dober submits Beneil Dariush by submission.
Wow.
Wow.
It looked like it wasn't a full straight arm. It looked like he had the angle, but that angle is what put all the pressure on the elbow.
And that was a pretty violent tap from Drew Dober.
Yeah, that must have been hurting for a while, and he was trying to fight through it.